Hi everyone, I'm back. Today I want to go over my March monthly reset. So I'll be going over my monthly financial goals for March, doing my meal planning, going over my bills, and setting up my calendar spread. So if this is something that you're interested in, please keep watching.
I'm debt free. Me and my family aligned to live abundantly. Just take it from me. That's how we do it. Budgets of freedom.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Budget to Freedom. For those of you that are new here, I discuss and cover all things personal finance, whether that is cash stuff and savings, paying off debt, money management, just all around things related to financial freedom while documenting my personal debt-free journey with a goal to become 100% debt-free, quit my corporate job to live a life more aligned with my God-given purpose, and just live a life more on my terms that I feel like I am deserving of. If this is something that you're interested in or on the same journey or interested in starting a debt free journey, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel out so much and it helps it get in front of more people that are like minded and may need to hear this message. So please don't forget to do that. Today, I'm just going to get started because it'll probably be a long video. I'm going to be going over my monthly goals. We'll see how I did for my February monthly goals and doing my calendar spread, tracking my bills, setting up my bills, all that stuff, all that good stuff. So, uh, first, I want to start off with seeing how I did for my goals in February. Let's see what I accomplished, what I didn't. So, remember last month I did do my monthly reset late. I want to say it was like in the middle of the month or so. So I only did 4 goals for myself in the month of February. Normally I'll do 6, and this month of March I'm going to have 6, but I was supposed to read one book, so I did finish The Psychology of Money. That was actually a really good book, and I say this every monthly reset. I'm going to do a book review, and I never do. So hopefully this month I'll have a little bit more time to post and do some of the book reviews for the books that I've been reading over the past few months. Open a high yield savings account. I did that. So I opened up a bank account with the Ally or Ally? The Ally Bank or Ally? I don't know, but I'm sure you all know which one I'm talking about because you all recommended this bank. This was the most recommended high yield savings account. So I opened up the account online, had to take out my funds that I had in my emergency fund binder, put it in my Chase account, which is who I bank with for my savings and checking account, like my normal one. And then I transferred it over to my emergency fund. It was a total of about like 5,500 or so, just because remember I still have the $700 for my savings account in my change binder. So and I don't know when I'm going to put that in my emergency fund, but once I do, it will probably be around 6,200 or so. But I'm going to continue to add. So maybe like every quarter, just depending on how much I set aside for my emergency fund, I'll just continue to make that transfer to continue to build out my emergency fund for the year because I need to save, was it a total of like $24,000 or something for 6 months? I don't know. I'll go over in my quarterly review. So, but I did do that. And then I wanted to confirm the budgeting methods that I will be using for the remainder of my debt-free journey. I also did that. I'll do a video on that as well this week. And then 15 days of Uber. I failed at that. I did not do 15 days, you all. um, so Uber is a main focus for me, or Uber Eats is a main focus for me when I'm on my no spend. But I want to make sure that I'm also doing it when I'm not in my no spend months because it is a good way to make extra income to put more towards debt. So that is going to be a focus, one of the focus for this month for me, just because I have a goal of paying off some student loans, more than I have in the past couple of months. So normally I pay between 1,500 to 3,000, just depending on what's going on in that month. But it's mostly like 1,500, 2,000, 2,500 on most months. I think for this month I'm gonna do a full 3,000 because that has only happened like a couple months since I started back on my journey. my debt-free journey. So for this month, the quote or affirmation is, I am cultivating the habits that propel me towards success, peace, love, happiness, freedom, wealth, and the fulfillment that I desire. Hello. I want it all, and I feel like I deserve it all. You should too. So we are going into March, which is the best month because it is my birthday this month. I am a Pisces. I don't have any plans for my birthday. Normally I do. I did have plans, but that was before I had started, um, before I knew I was going to be starting a new job. So I kind of just put my plans to the side because I've been trying to get a job for a really long time, and I didn't want to go in starting saying, okay, well, I already have a vacation plan or anything like that. It just wasn't that important to me. So I was planning on, I wanted to go to Brazil and go watch the Brazil, was it the Brazil Colombia soccer game? It was at the end of March, but I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not doing anything. So maybe I'll just like do dinner or something. I don't know. But okay, so I have March down, have that labeled. Now let's get into my goals for this month. So I think I did pretty good on in February. I accomplished 3 out of 4 goals, which is not bad. Okay, so for the month of for the month of March, my affirmation quote or scripture is just going to be stick to the script. So every time I see this, I need to remember all my annual financial goals, my monthly financial goals, my why I'm on an aggressive debt-free journey. Like, what do I want out of that? And the feeling that I'm going to feel when I'm finally debt free. Like, it's going to be such a huge accomplishment for me. So stick to the script. Okay. All right. So one of my goals for this month is going to be, let me get some of my stickers. Okay, I guess we'll do circles today. So one of my goals for this month is going to be, I want to have 15 no spend days. I feel like I did really well in January on my no spend January, and then when I got to February, I kind of wilded out a little bit, and it wasn't, it was really just with eating out. Like, that was it. I didn't do a whole lot of activities or entertainment, do any shopping, anything like that. But I did spend more than I wanted to on eating out. So I do have a rule of only eating out once a month for the year, but February, I completely did not follow that rule. So the goal is to have 15 no spend days. 15 no spend days. And what I really need to do is just kind of map that out when I do my calendar spread to see what days that I could possibly have no spend days. So, okay, I'm just going to map it out there. And then, so the challenges around that really is just would be not being disciplined and spending too much. But I think what I'm going to do is make sure that I have all my no spend days during the week. When I'm working, it's normally slower for me. I stay in the house. So, yeah, we'll do that. So, in addition to the 15 no spend days, I also want to make sure that I read my 1 book a month. And I'm doing all financial books for 2025 and on the remaining of my debt-free journey. Hopefully I'll be debt-free by the end of 2025, if not the beginning of 2026, but I'm claiming 2025. So for this month, I think I am going to, I'm going to read Get Good with Money. I heard really good things about this book. And let's see, this is a thick one though, so I'm gonna have to make sure that I really let's see. And I've already read a couple pages. So we have 11 chapters, 11 divided by 4. So we have 11 chapters. You know how I normally break it down, you all, to make sure that I complete the book for the month. 11 chapters divided by 4 weeks in a month. So I need to read about 3 chapters a week. Okay, so I need to make sure that I read 3 chapters a week to complete this book. And the chapters seem kind of long, just looking at how thick the book is. But so read 3 chapters a week, and I should be good. Some challenges that I foresee with that is just time. But what I normally do when it comes to that is if I'm not able to physically read the book for any reason, then I will find different audio options so I can listen to it while I'm in the bathtub or out doing Uber Eats or anything like that. So I need to find audio just in case, which I don't like listening to audiobooks because my mind kind of just drifts off and I don't retain the information. So I personally like to read the physical copy, do my highlighting, take notes, and all of that. All right, so my third goal for this month is going to be I want to post at least 4 times a week. So I know that's a stretch just with all the things that I have going on, starting a new job, packing and moving and all of that. But I really want to make sure that I am posting. I'm close to 1,000 subscribers and almost being monetized. So I notice the more I post, the more followers I get, the more watch time, views, all of that. So I want to make sure I keep that up because although this is like me documenting my journey, my YouTube channel, also want to have it as extra income as well when I get monetized. So I could put more towards that. So post 4 times a week. And I think some challenges, again, is just going to be time, not having enough time to post, getting busy with work and things, life in general, right? So what I'm going to do for that as a solution is I'm going to maybe record like 2 or 3 videos at a time sometimes if I have time. So I'm going to do some batch recording just in case. Okay. And then, yes, some micro goals will be the batch recording. And also making sure that so batch recording and then making a content list, like a schedule will be another goal. So content schedule. Because I was doing really good like in I think January and December when I did the content schedule, and although I didn't post like every day, but I was at least posting 3 to I think 4 times a week, sometimes 5. All right, so at least 4 posts, 4 post time. I don't know what the heck I wrote. So post 4 YouTube videos a week. Then my fourth goal is going to be to put at least $500 towards my emergency fund. My goal for this year is to, every time I get any type of income or paid, that I make sure that I'm contributing towards my emergency fund. So I need to make sure that, so one of the challenges around that will be just like not having enough money right after I do pay all my bills, my sinking funds, pay my debt towards student loans, maybe just not having enough money, but I'm going to, so not having enough will be a challenge, but I'm going to make sure that I do Uber Eats to at least make the $500 to go towards my emergency fund. So not having enough money, and the solution is Uber Eats. I may have to work, I don't know how many days, 10 or so days to make that. I think probably 8 to 10 days. All right. So the micro goals will be Uber Eats. All right. And then my last 2 goals One is going to be start contributing towards my HSA account, starting my new job. I know they contribute towards monthly towards my HSA as well. That was one of my annual goals for 2025. So I want to start contributing towards that since I'm starting my new job. Okay, towards HSA. And the last goal, I don't really see any challenges or solutions around that. I just need to make sure that I sign up. So the micro goal will be to sign up when I'm doing all my benefits and stuff for my new job. So sign up for HSA account or set up HSA account, how much I'll be contributing. Okay. All right. And then, so my last goal would be I want to pay $3,000 on my student loans. Okay. Like I said, I've been paying between 1,500 to 3,000 each month. That's kind of like the range I like to stay in, but most months are less than 3,000. So I want to make sure that I can contribute 3,000. And the only challenge may be around not having enough money again. But maybe I'll just do Uber Eats for that as well. Make sure I budget, stick to my budget to have enough. Okay, and with having my no spend days too, that's gonna help. All right, so I think that kind of concludes my goals. I think this is a nice set of goals to have for March. What are they? So my financial goals for March: read at least one book this month, and we're gonna read Get Good with Money, have 15 no spend days, at least post or upload a video 4 times a week to YouTube, save $5,000 in my emergency fund, start contributing towards my HSA account, and pay down my student loans by $3,000. I think this is going to be a good month. Those are all really good goals. I think I should be able to accomplish them. I'm pretty optimistic about that. Now let's go ahead and do my calendar for the month, where I'm going to input any appointments, my paydays, bills, all of that. So I just want to start off with numbering my calendar.
Assets, investments, cash flow, life savings, I'm wealthy, no.
Let's input my payday. So it's going to be the 13th. And with starting my new job, I am going to be getting paid bi-weekly. I used to budget weekly, but I'm going to start budgeting bi-weekly, but still cash stuffing weekly, like cash stuffing my variable expenses and my sinking funds. So I will get paid on the 13th and the 27th. Okay. And so if I get paid from Uber Eats, that's just going to be extra because I probably will not be doing Uber Eats each week, and that will be extra to put towards my what did I say, towards my emergency fund. If I make anything over that, it will help go towards my student loans. So I have my paydays in, and let's start doing my bills.
Me and my family aligned to live abundantly.
So I put all my bills on the calendar. I am also going to put important days. So my birthday. Okay. And then my start date. Friday I have so last Friday I started going to the stretch lab. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. So with getting my new job, getting an increase in salary was more than I initially thought, which I'll go over in another video. But I don't want to increase my spending, increase my living, like anything like that. But what I do want to do is make sure that I put more money towards debt, and then also make sure that I get my wellness routine back in check, because I have fallen off so bad. And I have rheumatoid arthritis, so the stretching really helps with my body when it starts to get stiff and just makes me feel more flexible, my body like more loose. So I want to make sure that I start putting more money towards my wellness again to make sure that my body, health, all that is like at the optimal state. I went to a stretch lab last week for the first time, and it was like one of the best things I did. I got stretched for an hour, lower body and upper body. I was did my playlist, my Vibrate Higher playlist, so very calm, relaxing, positive music. Um, and I like meditated and just focused on my breathing for the whole hour. It was so great. If you all have the chance to do it, do it. So I'm going back again this Friday. And it was just a good way for me to also kind of like unwind from the work week and decompress from the work week because I go right after work. And I have a 5 o'clock PM appointment, and it's right up the street from me, which is good as well. I don't think, what else do I have? I don't think I have really anything else. I don't have any appointments besides Stretch Lab. I'll probably have some more down here. Oh, I have a facial as well on, oh, this is Saturday. Okay, so Stretch Lab needs to go on Friday at 5 p.m. And then my facial is Saturday. And then I also have a birthday dinner, which is not mine. Okay, I think that's it. So let's just I'll put my paydays in, which, so I'm still going to make sure that I do the highlighter method, but everything will just be bi-weekly again, opposed to weekly. So all my bills for this week came out of this paycheck. So is that like the 28th or something? So I paid the bills up until, or all my bills will come out of the paycheck that I just got paid last Friday up until the 12th. And then on the 13th, why did I do that? It's supposed to be, um, okay, that was not supposed to be that color. So all these bills will come out of the paycheck on the 13th. Okay. And then all my bills from, okay, well, I guess all my bills from the 27th will be for the first weekend. April. So let me actually just put payday right here. Even though I included this in February's calendar, but I want to make sure I see all of this. Okay, so these will all be coming out of here. All right. And that was not supposed to be that color. Y'all, my calendar is looking a little janky. So my birthday, I'll highlight in yellow. Okay, put a little heart there. And then this is my first day. I'll write this again. Okay. So there we have that. I don't need to payday and bills. Birthdays. Y'all, I I didn't color code this all wrong. This is another birthday that was supposed to be yellow. All right, well, I need to be more careful. All right, birthdays and then birthday. Okay. I don't have any other appointments. I don't think I have anything else planned, honestly, for the month. When I looked at my schedule and anything, and if I do, then I will just add it to the calendar. All right. And then I was gonna decorate it some as well, but I'm kind of already at 30 minutes. But let's see if I have any stickers. This goes with the purple theme. Y'all, my this looks a mess. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I did not take my time with writing straight, doing my highlighting method straight. This looks a mess. But that's okay. Let's see if we could make it a little better. Okay, okay. Grow with the flow. This one is You Are Beautiful. What else do I have? Some purple. It's my birthday, so maybe I'll put a cake. Did I just see a cake or a cupcake? Yes. Do that. Okay. And I forgot my sewing class. So every Thursday, I took my first sewing class last week. I loved it. Y'all, it was harder for me to figure out how to load all the thread to sew more than sewing. So I have sewing after work. Oh, my birthday's on a Thursday? Is that right? I might have to figure that out. But I have it lasts until the 19th. Okay, I just realized my calendars are wrong because the first was on a Saturday and not Sunday. And I'm going to leave it like that. So I'll just have to remember that. All right, so we have sewing on Thursdays. Okay. All right. Let's see what else we have. So last week in my sewing class, I made my first pillow pin cushion. It was my first time ever sewing. It's actually not hard. I'm assuming it's going to get a lot harder, like depending on what you want to make and like what you want to make, and then also like when you have to start cutting the fabric and doing all that. I'm assuming it's going to get a lot harder. But I really enjoyed it, and it was a nice way for me to unwind from work again, kind of decompress from work. I do want to make sure that I am doing some working out because remember, I am back on my wellness tip and routine like I needed to get together. I'm still doing my fasting, but I'm just doing 1 meal a month. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm doing 1 meal a day, and I'm feeling a lot lighter and better from my body just feels lighter and better from doing that. So I want to continue to do that this month. I still want to do my 30-day vegetables and fruits, but I haven't been able to do it so far. So one of these months I want to take the time to really just focus on focus on accomplishing that because I just feel like I really, really need it. So this is a really um, pink girly feminine spread. All right. So I wish I would have took my time with it a little more. Like I said, the dates are off. So the first was yesterday, which was a Saturday, and I have it on a Sunday. But it's okay. I'll be fine. Still be able to figure it out. And then so all of my days are off. My birthday's actually on a Wednesday and not on a Thursday. So we'll get it all figured out. But this is the spread. Just tried to decorate it to make it look a little better, although it's all messed up. I've been messing up. I think, what did I mess up on last week? Oh, when I was doing my cash breakdown. But I'm human, and that's just what it is. Okay, so I have my goals. I have my monthly spread set up. I just have to remember the day off. Oh, now let's do for this week. Let's do my menu really quick. I use my menu options, which gives me all my different recipes for dinner and different varieties, breakfast, dinner, vegetarian, poultry, sides, all of that. So for week 1 in March, remember February, I was not consistent with this, was not consistent with my monthly spend either. So I want to make sure, or tracking my spending, I want to make sure that I get back on track with doing that because it's okay as long as, when you get a little sidetracked, as long as you do not quit. Okay, so for Monday, tomorrow, I'm going to do beef and broccoli. Okay, I need to just relax and take my time. So beef and broccoli. No, you know what? Let's start with tacos, and I think I'm going to do shredded chicken. We always do Taco Tuesday. And then I'll do, and that will be for Wednesday as well, because when I do shredded chicken, normally um, it's a lot of meat left over. Okay. So shredded chicken for Tuesday, Wednesday. Then we could do beef and broccoli for Thursday. Yeah, am I gonna have another leftover? I think I am. We're just gonna have to do back to back, which I'm fine with. Yeah, let's do the beef and broccoli on Thursday and Friday. So just beef and broccoli and white rice. Okay. And then for my penmanship sucks. Like I really need to work on it. My friends always tease me that I went to middle school and elementary with. They're like, you write the exact same. I know. Penmanship has never been my strong point. I need to start working on it. But okay, so let's do for Monday. Let's do grilled salmon, corn on the cob, and baked potato. Okay, then for Saturday and Sunday, I don't even know, you guys. Oh, I think I'm gonna do some jambalaya. Yep. I have not made that in a while. I actually forgot about it. That's why this is so easy. It helps cut down on just the thinking process and meal planning. Helps you get your menu in order. So when you go to the grocery store, you know exactly what you need to get to save money. That's how I've been saving money on groceries. Okay, so we have the meal for the week. And then what else did I need to do? Oh, my bill calendar. I'm going to do that and fast forward it. So this does not take too long. So let me get this again, and I'll just fast forward this, you guys, or speed it up. I'll just speed this up, y'all. So all my bills are on auto pay.
Assets, investments, cash flow, life savings. I'm wealthy, no changing. Yeah, I'm debt free. You live a life with a healthy relationship to money.
Okay, so if for whatever reason I get mixed up on the dates here, I know exactly when it's coming out here. Now what I do with this is just track it every time a bill comes in. I put paid, rent is paid, utilities is paid, and life insurance is paid. 103,000, and insurance was a little bit, or sorry, my utilities was a little bit more this month. What I do every time it comes in, I check my account because all my bills are on auto pay. I would select paid, put the actual date. At the end of the month, I look back and kind of rectify everything if I was under or over from what I expected my bill to be. All right. And then this is my monthly budget, which I normally don't like to do a monthly budget because I like to do my budget every paycheck. And I don't have a page sticker for anything that I want to track or do this month. So I'll just leave that blank. Then I have two receipts that I need to put in. So today is the 2nd, and I went to the mall today. I start my job this coming week, my new job, and I wanted to just get a black blazer and I wanted to just get like a new black blazer and some pearl earrings and a shirt. So I did go to Express, and this is going to be from my Spoil Me money, which I will. So Spoil Me, and I did not spend cash. I spent my debit card. So when I close out my week, the expenses, I need to see what I have in my sinking funds to put back in my buffer account in my checking account. And I spent $127.22. And then I also got the pearl earrings and little necklace, my fake fashion jewelry, but it's for like corporate, to look. I already have some jewelry, but I wanted to get some more pearls because they were the ones I had, they were just looking dull. So this was cash. So I did spend, wait. So yes, this was cash. Where is it? Okay, so this was cash. I gave them $20. My change $10.42, but the total was $9.58. So I did spend this out of my cash spoil money that I had, my spending money for the week, and let's see, work clothing. Okay, so I need to make sure that I throw these away now, these receipts. I need to highlight, I'll do that this week, but just kind of highlight my different categories. Make sure that they're highlighted when I close out the end of the week and see if I stay within budgeted for the week in categories or not. I can tell you right now, I'm already over budget and Spoil Me, which is my spending money or my self-care money. I have that. I spent too much in Express. Even though it was just $127, I did get one of my blazers. It was on sale from $148 to $49. So I was still trying to, be budget friendly and do the right thing. All right, that is how I do my monthly reset every month to make sure that I am on track for the month, that I stick to my goals, that all my bills are paid on time, saving money by doing my monthly meal plans, and then tracking all my weekly meal plans to make sure I get exactly what I need from the store, and then tracking all my expenses so I could get this debt paid off and just improve my money management overall. Let me know in the comments what you do or don't do. Let's collaborate, because we are all here to help each other. And although it is personal finance, so what works for me might not work for someone else and vice versa. But if we share ideas and start to try it out, we never know. It could be better options out there for us. So let me know in the comments what you all do every month to make sure you stay on track financially, hit your annual goals, save money, pay off debt, whatever those financial goals are. Thank you all for spending time with me. I will be posting more this week, I think. I will. So I hope you all have a fantastic first week of March. Take care of yourselves and take care of your finances. Bye.
Budgets of freedom. That's how we do, that's how we budgets of freedom. That's how we do, that's how we budget of freedom.